Oh, it's been a while since I shot a video, so I figured it was time to make one. Was it Gary Vee says you should be making 1 or 2 videos a day, and I had to think about that for a minute, but there has to be a reasoning or a purpose behind it, not just to put this ugly face out there for you for the sake of it, without having some meaning or bigger purpose than just trying to promote something or things of that nature. So it's always I want to, and I'm not saying I'm one to, you know, I guess with me it's about putting videos out. It's more about, relating, communicating, so we can all just have a better understanding of what's going on in the world as people, relating to one another, and I guess my life, my world here is just one aspect of saying, hey, you can see that there's a guy who genuinely is honest and open and how I truly feel about stuff. So with that, I want to comment on the last video I seen Mike O'Hearn and CT Fletcher put out. A quick note on that, it was just amazing. Seriously, I felt there was true, genuine love for each other, and the way they were expressing their love for animals, and just that's just what it's all about. That video touched me, man. I was really impressed with those two guys as being open. And I mean, you got the most hardcore dudes, but they got the biggest hearts and most genuine personalities. As far as I don't think you could fake it. Say what you want, say what you will about trying to gain views or gain, I seriously think there's just a deep appreciation for one another, a deep appreciation for everything around them. And that is a rarity, in this world and today. There's a loyalty, a love, a camaraderie that's just, unmatched. So that was a great video. Check it out, man. I'm serious. It made my day yesterday. It's what it's all about. You can bring a tear to your eye. Because CT, man, that dude's on his, he's just on a hell of a journey, just staying alive and just, and I think it's God's will to keep that guy alive. He could have been dead so many different times. He just keeps persevering, and it's just amazing. So, and on that note, as far as what's going on in my life, 2018 has been a lot of ups and downs. It's been, I got married, which is amazing. The greatest thing that ever happened to me, you know. But, with that, 2018 has had a lot. It's been a rough patch. It's tested me this year. Tested me to the extent of, I've had a lot of ups and downs as far as, self-evaluation, man. You get older, and it just becomes, you just stop being so selfish like you were when you were younger, and you get to the point where I've never been a selfish human being, but I always was selfish with my goals and not letting anybody distract me from what I thought I should be doing or who I wanted to be or what. Well, as I got older, it's as I get older, it's more about what am I doing to help people? What am I doing to make a difference with my time here? What am I doing that's really going to make an impact as far as my personality or character, how I'm remembered? You can care less. Some people care less about this stuff. They just do their time and then they're gone. And then the other people realize, what am I doing here? I mean, life will go on without me. That's for damn sure. But have I made an impact on somebody? I mean, and definitely in today's world, things need to change, and we need to evolve, and we need to be always trying to get more compassion, more empathy, more love, more consideration, because that's what really matters to me. I think love, seriously, is the answer to everything. I mean, that's what it comes down to, doesn't it? I mean, that's half the problem with people in general. They just don't feel like they don't have any self appreciation for their own life, and they don't feel like there's any appreciation around them for their existence as well. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Truthfully, appreciating one another, appreciating someone's existence, and making someone feel truly important and alive. I mean, isn't that what That's half the problem with people. Just feel insignificant. They don't feel like they have any self worth or self value, and it reflects in how they treat other people and how they treat themselves, and it just stems from generations of bad parenting, bad examples set, hopelessness, struggle, strife. And it's just that's what I'm here to just try to help with, is just showing people that I have a story just like anybody else. I could go on, and I'm shooting videos about that. I'm calling it the Save Your Own Life series. I've only done 2 videos, but Kai Green inspired me, of course, as far as with saving your own life, because that was that epic video, which is true. You have to save your own life because nobody's going to do it for you. And that's the damn truth. I mean, really, nobody gives a shit about our problems. We have to care about our own problems. We have to care about ourselves enough to just fix ourselves and want to, change ourselves to the point where we can have a better outlook and a better, outlook on our own life and a better personal. What's the words I'm looking for? We had to have a better understanding of who we are and awareness of who we are, and just what is our goal? What is our mission statement? How do we feel about our purpose being here? And that's a struggle day in and day out, because no matter what you believe in, no matter who you are, religion, race, gender, whatever, in the end, nobody knows anything truthfully. And that's what it comes down to. And you got to have faith. Faith is the biggest thing. Because I don't know anybody, the last time anybody really talked to God or had and we all talk to God in the sense of, prayers and stuff, but I don't know when the last time anybody actually heard God in the sense of an actual voice or a presence, but maybe, I guess I'm a very spiritual human being. It's always there, everything around me. God's everywhere, but you know what I mean. Some people need, exact, they need actual visible, I don't know, scientific proof or whatever, lack of for a better word, but you got to have faith and you got to have an understanding of there is something more going on than we'll ever understand. So one thing that bothers me is when people talk about things like they've actually know, the unknown is the unknown. I've come to that conclusion in my life, and nobody will ever know until it's done. And then only they will know, because I've never seen anybody come back from the dead as far as explain where they went. And that's why the significance of life is so important to me, and the beauty and the love and the understanding of people I love and care about so much. I want them to know, because, God, it's a scary thought, but we don't know where anybody's going, man, at the end. And then when they're gone, they're gone. So that makes, to me, everybody significant and everybody special. And to the point of where those people who are close to you in your life, you need to make them know it. And you need to just, I feel like, make an impact. I feel there's something more going on here, but it all is about your perspective, how you view this life. And I never once told anybody or want to tell anybody how to view this life or how to live it or anything. I just feel strong about it. It's in my heart, it's in my soul, it's in my mind. That's why I have such trying to understand human nature more and more, and I need to shoot a video about it when I see anger. My Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook feeds are full of just animal abuse. I'm highly involved in, the love and care and and just a love and compassion for animals. We can learn so much. And I don't know, somehow we've always thought we're just the higher, bigger race. We can do whatever we want to anything, and I just feel it's wrong. And anybody who commits an act of violence on an innocent, defenseless animal is just weak in every aspect and got some serious issues to deal with. I mean, I don't know. I mean, usually it's a weak and defenseless, just, angry person who commits these damn acts to the point where, they're just and their mental state's beyond understanding. They're filled with rage, they're filled with loss, they're filled with hopelessness. They don't give a shit about anything. And I mean, to commit an act, to abuse something, whether it be a child or an animal who's innocent of it, it's about the weakest thing you can fucking do. So, and people with that kind of mentality and mental state definitely got some serious issues to work out, and sometimes I can get angry, and sometimes I can get evil thinking about it, thinking, why do we even have these people around, or why they even exist? I mean, committing these atrocious acts, why can't they be euthanized? But my wife sets me straight, and I just, I feel with rage. I'm only human. I want to see punishment. I want to see justice. I mean, that's all I want in life. I always believe in doing the right thing. That's been my mission statement since I was a kid for some reason. Always trying to do the right thing. I don't know why. It's just in my DNA. And it's, God knows, I wasn't born around it. Everybody around me and everybody I've ever known when I was younger and stuff always did the wrong thing. Times 10. So I don't know. Maybe they just set the example. I knew there had to be another way. I just feel like I've been around a lot of people who just are lost, feel insignificant, feel like they have no meaning. They don't find any meaning in life, and that's just what saddens me the most. And that's why I believe in love and compassion and trying to just make people feel important. I mean, I don't feel like it's, I have to do it. I want to do it because I just think that's what's going to make this world a better place for our kids and for future generations. Because if we just start going down that wrong road with negativity and things like that. Things are just not going to go well, and you're going to see there'll eventually be a world where it's going to be chaos. It's already bad enough. The only people, the only change we can make, we start with ourselves, and then we project it out, the positivity. But it's hard. I get it. I understand completely. So I'm not trying to make too long a video. I don't know how much I covered or how much, there's always layers behind layers of things to explain and understand. So always remember that. And remember that when you're watching other people's videos, you might look back, and some people edit videos. I don't. I just want to be it raw and real, but there's always a layer behind a layer to better understanding. And even I know that. I look back and reflect on my videos and go, well, I have a better understanding. I said this, but then there's a layer behind that and a layer behind that, meaning to understand something more and more, because it can get complex, but we could be here all day. So I wish everybody the best. You guys take care, and peace out.